Like I was saying a second ago, I saw you at the party last night. You seemed very happy. It's probably because the movie's awesome.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. It was also nice to sharing my first film with my family. They'd never seen anything like that before, and to see my face on the screen, my mom was definitely shedding a few tears in the theater.
That's awesome. But as I said a second ago, let me start by saying I think the movie's fantastic. You guys did great work. One of the things is that I don't think, no matter what Robert or James or anyone told you going in, you can't really know what it's going to finally look like until you get to that theater and see it.
Yes.
So what the hell is it like seeing it for the first time, because the visual effects are so insane?
Yeah, I mean, when I screened it like a week ago, just like you said, I had no idea what to expect, because the world is just so much bigger than you could even put on paper, right? And it was mind-blowing. They did the most incredible job with all of the visual effects. It is so delicious to watch. It's quite incredible, and I saw fight choreography that I've never seen in any movies before. It was very original, and it's beautiful. It really as the audience member, it really takes you out of reality, and you believe that you were in that world for 2 hours.
Yeah, just to see, obviously we did so much incredible, we saw a lot of incredible work being done on set, but then to see what Weta, was able to create after, they everything that they're looking at is just reference. So they have everything as reference, and they're able to just build these insanely expansive, world building, it's colossal.
I mean, just to piggyback on the references, it's just how much detail they had beforehand going into it just gave us a good idea as to what it was going to look like, but nothing could really prepare you for like that type of world, and just how crystal clear and how just wonderful the effects were in the movie.
One of the things is I'm not the biggest fan of 3D, but the 3D in this is exceptional.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about why you need to see this in 3D.
Well, if you get headaches like me in 3D, you can actually see this movie, because it was shot in 3D. It's not converted into 3D, and it's it's more. It's less about it always coming out at you. It's more kind of like the audience members put into the screen. Yeah, it's really the only way to see it. You'll be able to, see the scope and scale much better, with that, those extra, inches on the screen, and then that, very immersive 3D experience.
One of the things I'm always curious about, memorable moments from filming. For each of you guys, what's like the day or two that you will always remember from the shoot?
The first time I saw Mahershala Ali walk through the gates of Iron City was the most amazing experience of my life. And then I guess when we were shooting, we went out to some rock formation.
Yeah.
And we were standing out there for hours, and it was really hot, but for hours on end standing on a rock.
Yeah.
And I'll remember that.
Yeah, so there's too many moments to to say. I mean, I really enjoyed a lot of the riding the gyro bike or monocycle.
So
I've heard
cool.
a lot of people say different things of what it is, but we tried a lot of different ways of how to figure out to make it look as practical as possible, and they ended up bringing in this process trailer that was used in the most recent Mission Impossible and Need for Speed films, and this process trailer is the fastest of its kind. It can go up to 130 miles an hour. Now, I wasn't going that fast, but we were going about 45, 50 miles an hour, and even just being in that feeling was quite amazing, and it looks so cool on camera. Yeah.
I mean, well, for me, I'd say the scenes we filmed playing motorball outside, it was just so cool to see all the skaters come through and do so many tricks. And it made Iron City feel alive. There was so much just life going on while they were filming the skating, and then also all the practical sets that they had behind them. Just it was a kind of like an image that, years fast forward, I still kind of have in my mind. That also, the scene that we filmed where we were fighting, I had a lot of fun doing it, so that was cool.
Individual question for the three of you before I run out of time. I definitely want to know what it's like working with Roland Emmerich. I'm very curious about John Leguizamo's Critical Thinking, and I heard there's some sort of All the Boys sequel thing. I'm making, making a joke about that. But,
Is there? Is there a thing?
I was like, huh?
I'm looking at it, I'm like, and I'm doing this completely wrong.
It's okay. I can't read sarcasm or jokes in general. So it's good.
Right. Okay. But for the three of you, could you each talk, like, what's the status of that? What's going on?
We are going to start shooting that very soon. We're looking for a second love interest, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, you.
Okay, thank you. Roland Emmerich is absolutely incredible. He's another one of those directors that just completely thrusts you into whatever world he wants to create. And I got to work with Ed again, which was fun. So it was Ed was this this very courageous fighter pilot, and I was this very skittish, scared rear gunner. So it was amazing being in like that was so different to Alita because we were on full green screen, totally experiencing in a real replica SBD fighter pilot plane from the Battle of Midway. So that was really fun to do.
That's really cool, dude. I had
Yeah,
no
it's
idea
crazy.
you did that.
That's awesome.
I want to see that.
Yeah, just me and Ed again.
Critical Thinking. We finished filming it. They're currently in post-production editing the film. It's John's. I believe it's his directorial debut. It's a real life story of this neighborhood in Miami, which is my hometown.
That's cool.
And just the tale of these Latino and Black kids who go on to win nationals in chess from like the poorest of neighborhoods. And it's special to me just because I'm playing a Dominican, and as an actor, I don't really get a lot of chances to play my nationality, and let alone a story that's from where I'm from specifically as well.
Cool. Again, I'm just going to say, great job. Congrats, and have a fantastic day. Good luck with the rest of the interviews.
Thank you.
Thank you.